What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid coming at you with another Destiny video. Today it's Monday, we're almost at the reset, so it's as good a time as any to go visit Banshee the Gunsmith. I know he kind of gets left alone a lot by a lot of players, but it's a really good time right about now to go visit him and do some of his Gunsmith Bounties. So we're going to show what he ended up giving me this week for all three of my characters, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. So if this week is going to be indicated by today, it's going to be a very, very long week because it's only Monday and I am pretty tired already. So let's hope that it just doesn't go this way for the rest of the week. Otherwise, it is going to be a long week going into my nice long weekend that's coming up. For you that are playing the game, if you've already done your raids, you didn't have Trials of Osiris to do this week, if you've done your Shaxx bounties, if you've done everything else in the game, it's probably a pretty good time to go visit Banshee. This week we've got 4 PvE guns that you can go ahead and use. They're all pretty quick and pretty easy to do. I believe I just went to Venus and took care of everything on Venus patrols. I think that's it. I did them earlier in the week, so I don't really recall exactly what they were. I don't recall there being anything difficult at all though. There is one PvP gun. Don't even bother picking it up. It's the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is absolutely terrible. It pretty much has no blast radius, barely any velocity. I believe you get 2 rockets out of it. And with the heavy ammo changes in PvP, you're going to get 1 chance per match to get some kills with this. If you get 1 kill out of your 2 rockets, you're probably going to be doing good. So yeah, it's really not worth picking up. It is such a headache to do, such a gigantic mess. I can't understand how this can even still stay in the game with the heavy ammo changes. It's just one of those bounties that is just far too ridiculous, far too difficult to do for any standard player in any reasonable amount of time. Obviously, if you pick it up, eventually you will be able to complete it, but why would you run around for that many matches with that terrible of a gun in your arsenal? It's just not fun. I would highly avoid it. Let Bungie see the analytics that nobody is picking up these specific PvP type of weapons because they're just so terrible with the way that the game actually is right now, especially in PvP with the ammo nerfs. So again, 4 of them, that's pretty good. It'll give you 250 a pop for the 4 of them. Again, if your gunsmith is sitting at 0 experience for the week, you're not going to be able to rank up in 1 week. That's just the case that it is with the gunsmith, but you can at least always make some progress towards next week. In fact, last week I was unable to pick up any gunsmith bounty packages because I just didn't have a high enough score. This week I was able to do them all on all 3 of my characters. I'm not sure where I'm sitting at for the coming week. I think I'm still in pretty good shape where I might be able to get packages next week. Probably depending on how many PvE type weapons he does, because I'm not going to spend a ton of time in PvP using these weapons. If they're PvE related, definitely always pick them up. It's so easy to do, and it's really worthwhile to at least get some different gear, some different guns that you can only get from this section of the game. You can't get these Banshee guns from anywhere else other than Banshee. Sure, you could put in orders and hopefully get something awesome from there, but that means that you have to hold an open slot in your inventory for that gun. Then you have to hope that he brings a roll. Chances are he's not going to bring a god roll instantly, and you're going to be holding on that package for a long time. I have several guns that I've been holding for a really long time, and it does get a little bit annoying after a while because you're just holding up this space in your inventory, and if you're like me, you're a little bit of a weapon and armor hoarder where you're just not really having a ton of space, so all of that space is at a premium all the time. Anyway, that's it for the Prison of Elders. I was just in it doing this for my Sterling Treasure, and I've got a whole lot of Sterling Treasures, so you're probably going to see a nice little Sterling Treasure opening this week. Just a little sneak peek, a little sneak preview for you. As far as Banshee on my Warlock though, let's turn in this package and see what he's got. And it looks like I got a Suros DIS-43. And yes, I am still holding on to this Ufern. I'm really looking for a Luck in the Chamber variety that would be really nice for me. I just didn't happen to get that roll. The one that he brought with Luck in the Chamber the last time wasn't exactly what I was looking for. As far as this Suros DIS-43 goes, Hammerforged Outlaw. Outlaw's always nice. In small bore, it's really not bad. It's not bad at all, but I really think that I already have a Suros DIS-43 that's really nice. I think I picked one up from Banshee a long time ago, and I think it's got full auto on it. And a lot of stability and a lot of range, but I think that gun has a lot of stability, or at least a lot of range with it to begin with. Let's see if I've got it in the vault. And we should be able to easily pick it out, though if it's on a character, then we'll never be able to get it. And on the next page, it looks like I've got the rocket launcher, and there it is. Okay, so this looks like my Suros DIS-43, and it is full auto, so that's really nice. Let's go ahead and check it out compared to the one that I already have. So whenever we look at mine, yeah, mine's got a ton of stability, a ton of range, and it fires in full auto. So this is really nice. I think what we're going to do is infuse the 330 that I just picked up into this one, which I think is definitely the much superior version of the two. So there we go, a Suros 330 with full auto. Really nice. Moving on to our second character. On my hunter, I end up nabbing myself a nice little Suros PDX-41. So, okay, we've got Suros coming all over the place for this Banshee package opening. And as far as the perks go, it's not looking great to begin with. Not looking too great. We do have Hammer Forge, so that's pretty cool. Feather Mag, nah, I'll pass. We have Hip Fire in the middle, but that's not exactly one of the most desirable perks on a pulse rifle, so I think we're going to pass there. I didn't get any other boost to stability. In fact, the perk that I got actually lowered the stability, so we could get a lot of range on this, but really at the cost of stability. So I think we're going to pass. We're going to infuse this into something else. Sorry, Suros PDX-41, you just did not make the cut. Do I have anything here that I'd like to level up to 330, though? I don't really have anything great. I think what I'm going to do, though, is infuse it into my Doctrine. I really don't like my Doctrine. My Doctrine just does not have counterbalance, and for that reason, it's really not the top tier weapon that it should be, but I am going to infuse it into this, because really, why not? It's not hurting anything. Every once in a while, I do use the Doctrine, even if it's not as great as it should be. Finally, on my Titan, we go over to visit Banshee. He's got a package for us. We open it up, and we get a Tuonela SR4. So let's take a look at this. We don't often get these scout rifles, and here, this is the rocket launcher. Don't use this. This is what I'm saying. Don't pick this up for Crucible. Just not worthwhile. So as far as this Tuonela goes, it looks like it's got Icarus. Not digging that. I don't really typically dig that perk. Snapshot, Army of One, Underdog. It's okay, but I'm never going to use this. I'm just never going to actually use this. If I want to use a scout rifle, chances are I'll use that Suros DIS-43 that I've got with full auto. I would like to use that a lot better than this particular one, even though this Omolon scout rifle looks absolutely amazing. In my opinion, Omolon definitely makes the best looking guns that Destiny has. They're at least my favorite. Now, do I have anything to actually infuse up with this? Nothing really worthwhile. We're not going to infuse up that non-adept Doctrine, so I've got that. I'll have to put that into some other weapon. But that was Banshee for me this week. Did you do your Gunsmith Bounties? Did you get anything awesome? Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your Banshee, and I'll see you around in Destiny. 2 Anella, 3 Anella, 4 Anella, 5 Anella.